Gary, a tough afternoon here, and I think they showed why they're one of the best teams in world football, really. Your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, when the team sheet came in, we seen their intent, what they wanted to do here today. They obviously haven't won their last 3 league games, I think, so they came out with the A squad, shall we say, and they were, all guns blazing. That being said, I thought we started the game quite well. We had a moment from a corner. Keeper makes a good save. I thought we had other counter-attacks where decision making could be a little bit better, and I thought the goals we conceded were poor. At any level you play at, you can't concede goals like that. But what I loved was the experience the players got. They seen world-class players showing world-class behaviours from the first minute till whatever minute we played till. They kept going, they were relentless. They didn't stop at 4-0, at 5-0, at 6-0. They kept doing the same thing, the right thing, and it's a great experience for us if we, learn from it and take something from it in a positive way that we can take back into League One, because we will probably never face a team of that sort of quality again.
We had a really good opportunity, like you say, early on with that header from Liam Oakes. I don't know if he had that in his game, really, when he had a leap like that, but it would have been, a different game maybe if we had taken the lead early.
Well, that's what you have to do. I think if you want to cause an upset, you probably have to score the first goal and create anxiety. That being said, I thought first half, we did okay. We can still be better. We can be braver on the ball, and I hope players kind of see those moments where I need to do more in certain moments. And like I said, the level of player we're playing against at League One will be nowhere near that level. The way they counter press when they lose the ball is incredible. The speed at which they get to you, and our decision making has to be so much quicker. But like I said, that is a lesson that we can hopefully learn and be better at our level and take that into our level and learn from. When you're winning a game, keep doing the right things. There was nobody over elaborated. Cherky had a couple of moments, but that's what type of player he is. He's a maverick, he's a creative player. But other than that, they did simple things, played simple football, and were absolutely brilliant in doing it.
Man City showed how ruthless you have to be in front of the goal to be the best as well. Do you think those 2 goals later on in the first half really kind of killed off the game?
Yeah, look, I think the game, when the first goal goes in, it becomes a bit of a mismatch in terms of the level of quality. Credit to our players, we kept going, we kept trying to play, but the pressure they get on the ball, the physicality they have in duels, I think when we look at these top teams, we often look at the quality they have and the touch and the passing. What I loved was the way they pressed, was the way they tackled, was the way they covered for each other, was the way they recovered back down the pitch when we played long. Those are, the basics and the top things that you need to be a top player. The quality comes after that. So yeah, loads that we can learn from this game.
George Birch came back from a loan spell at Weston-super-Mare and scored probably the best goal of the day today as well. An academy graduate scoring at the Etihad is a special moment, regardless of the result.
Yes, I've never celebrated a goal 9-0 down as much as I did that. It was an amazing moment for him, and great that he experiences this at such a young age, and hopefully it gives them the inspiration to work harder, to do more, to be better. I must mention Liam Oakes as well. I thought he was outstanding coming into the team in a really difficult game. His 1v1 defending, his bravery to get on the ball, the way he kept going for a young player again. So proud of both academy graduates. To come here and play like that is tremendous, and hopefully it gives them inspiration to push on in their careers and do more.
Our sole focus now is the league, and we're back to action next Saturday. So what do you think we can take from this experience into the campaign going forward?
Yeah, look, it's always difficult when you lose by as many goals, and you have these sorts of experiences, but I believe they can be good if you turn them into a positive, and if you use them to fuel your training, fuel how you live off the pitch, fuel the rest of your career in a positive way. This was always going to be a really difficult test. When they put the team that they put in, it probably made it even more difficult. I think you're looking at a squad of £1 billion there probably on paper, and we have to go and match that. So it's not an easy environment to play in. I said that to the players. I've been there as a player, and really tough environments, difficult games where the opposition are relentless, and I thought we kept going, and we have to learn from this and take it into our league games and make it an experience that helps us in the league and helps us have a successful season.
7,800 City fans here today. A difficult day to travel with issues on the motorways as well, but you could hear them all game, couldn't you? You know, they were brilliant.
Remarkable. I heard them, you know, when Joe and the goalies came out, when the team came out for the warm-ups, they stayed with us, they clapped us at the end. You know, when it's a really humbling defeat, and I'm really glad, you know, Birchie could give them that moment where they seen a young academy player score and at their end in front of them, which is the DNA of this football club. It's what's, you know, kept us going for the last 20 years, and it's what we need to keep doing. We need to keep developing players, producing players, and keep it trying to work hard to improve and be better. And this is a great experience to learn for
Finally, attention's turned to that Stevenage game on Saturday as well. How, you know, grueling winter period kind of comes to an end, and you've got time to prepare for that game, but how does it look ahead of that?
Yeah, a few days off to recover. I think it's a good time for people to, you know, to think about this, to think about, you know, the first half of the season, and to come in really motivated for Stevenage and 22 league games to go. That's, you know, where our sole focus would be. This is a bonus. This is an experience that we'll try and use positively and help us for those remaining 22 games.